Hey, what's up? It's Valar. Hope everybody's doing awesome. Thanks so much for checking out the video. Today's video is actually going to be a little bit of a showcase of Roshcard the Tower because I pulled him recently and I just built him up. Please do me a favor with the channel. Please subscribe to it and join the Discord in the link below. I want to get that Discord growing and actually just kind of chatting back and forth with everybody, having some fun there and everything too. But for right now, also subscribe to the channel. Get this thing above 2,000 subs ASAP because we need gem giveaways. And those gem giveaways come straight out of Polarian's pocket to yours. So we need to do that as quick as we can. Anyway, so like and subscribe. All that good old stuff. So let's take a look. I just finished working on them. And actually today I'm not going to be able to showcase them in Clan Boss because my clan has already had Clan Boss all pretty much dead. And like we're all pretty much where we need to be. But the other thing too is I don't have it set up just yet to do it perfectly with him. I'm trying to get it where I can 2-key void with him, but I haven't really even tried to do that yet. So I'm not going to go into that part on this video. What we're going to look at is Roshcard in what gear and masteries I have for him, and then we're going to look at him in Ice Golem and Dragon, in Faction Wars, and potentially we're going to look at him in Arena as well. Even though I think he's countered by Rotos in Arena right now. So here's how I have mine built. In speed, 2-piece speed, 2-piece life. Wait a second, that's a broken set there. Whatever, it works out fine. I just realized that. I only have 1-piece life and 3-piece immortal, but it doesn't matter because I did do this so I could build him in the Clan Boss. I have him at 251 speed, which is exactly where you need him for Ultra Nightmare Clan Boss to try to 2-key on Void. But here's my stats. 87,000, almost 88,000 HP. His defense is a little bit low. I did try to get as much crit as I could on him, but this was really kind of the best I could do right now. 67% crit rate, 130% crit damage. That's not that great. But his main purpose isn't really that. His main purpose is with his skills. It's actually with this Zone of Protection. Zone of Protection, I got really lucky with this too. It places a block damage buff on all allies for 2 turns. It's originally at the 6-turn cooldown. You can book it and you get it to a 4-turn cooldown. You need it booked if you're going to use him in Clan Boss. The other thing that actually is kind of cool is he does take, I think, like 9 or 10 books. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, only 8. He doesn't take that many books, actually. So he's a lower cost legendary to book. But his A1's attacks one enemy has a 50% chance of removing 1 random buff from the target. I mean, that's convenient. It's not like that important really, though. And I wouldn't care about booking it. And then this other one attacks one enemy, places a block cooldown skills debuff and a block buffs debuff for 2 turns. And these debuffs cannot be resisted. So you don't really need accuracy on him because of that. Because the debuffs can't be resisted. You would really only need accuracy to remove the buff. But it's not that big of a deal. And the cool thing that I got really lucky on is even though he takes 8 books, the first book went to this. The other 2 books went directly to this. So I don't think I'm going to further book him because I don't think it's necessary. So better to save the books. And then his masteries, let's take a look at those. You just kind of go down and get War Master. I did some extra offense stuff with the Life Drinker, all this stuff. I don't necessarily know that you need this. I did want to go get... this doesn't make any sense why I did this. I got to redo this, actually. Because it doesn't even work on unkillable block damage with lasting gifts. So I got to redo that. Maybe we'll actually go get, redo the support tree here on him. Or potentially even put the defense tree on him. Just get War Master on him is all that matters. It doesn't really matter that much what other things you do with him. Maybe defense is actually going to make a little more sense. Because I screwed that up there. So I'm showing you. I just blindly was going way fast in here and didn't realize, oh, crap, it doesn't even work on block damage. So whatever. That's fine, though. No big deal. But that's actually how I have them built for right now. And then I show the artifacts. Here we go. Look at the top. Got double speed on that with some HP. Speed, crit damage, crit rate. Pretty nice right there. This thing rolled a ton of speed on this shield. The other stats are okay, but the speed was the main thing. HP % gloves with some nice crit rate and speed. HP % chest with some speed and crit rate. Speed 6-star speed boots with HP and crit damage. And then on his jewelry, We actually got this ring. I would like a better ring because unfortunately, I might have to look through some of this that I got from Spider actually, but I didn't look through it just yet. But this is what I put on him when I was building him. So defense and HP, and then unfortunately rolled the flat defense as well. I would have liked it to roll into HP a little bit more, even into defense a little bit more. But it is what it is. It's okay. There's a crit damage amulet I have on him. I don't even have any of this stuff maxed out yet on the jewelry. So accuracy on there, crit damage 6-star. So I'll get that up to the full 16 at some point here, and then an HP banner. As again, it doesn't need accuracy, so you might want to put like an HP or potentially resistance to do some block debuffs type stuff if you can build them that way. HP, speed, and then I do feel like I would like to get him to 100% crit rate. So I will be trying to min-max some of this gear actually going forward. But this is actually the starting point for what we have. So let's actually show him in Golem real quick here. He actually is pretty good. So I took Arbiter out. So we just took the res completely out and run him with this team here. You know, Rhodos, and this is amazing. But the nice thing is that block damage really is quite convenient. So he places that first, and then the waves can't hit you for the normal damage that they do because of that. I mean, it makes sense, block damage, right? But on a 4-turn cooldown, it's quite convenient. The first wave didn't even get a turn off, so that's actually really cool. Second wave, I believe, does get a turn off, and I think it's obviously on cooldown right now. So it's going to be a little bit different here. I've seen him hit actually a couple times pretty hard. And I don't know if that's just because of, RNG. But on average, it's about 15,000 when he crits. I saw a couple crits for like 40K when I was testing this out before. And there he did the block damage again. So that right there where that wave actually attacked would be something where you would actually get like potentially killed. And that's why you need an Arbiter there to res everybody up. But he does some extra protection for you too, which is pretty nice with the block damage. So he's got some use in dungeons. I do like showing different heroes in dungeons and different things like that too, where you can use people, because it's always fun to show a few extra uses. Now he used to be god tier in arena, but he's countered by like Rhodos, and I believe Madame Ceres can just strip him. Even what's his face, Prince Kymar can strip him too. So I haven't really used him in arena. We might try that here, but Golem, I think he's actually pretty good. So he does provide you a little bit extra, coverage with that block damage. So it's pretty nice where you're going to have that. And then we'll go show him in Dragon, and I'm going to show him in Faction Wars too. Because today is actually the Sacred Order Crypt just opened up. So we've got the actual Faction Wars that we can try to test out. See how far I can get. Sacred Order is not exactly my best Faction War Crypt. I'm still using Aethel, and I've got like level 4 gear, I think, on like my Julian, all kind of crap, or 4-star gear. So it ain't exactly the best showcase of him, but I think he'll actually might be able to carry us through where I'm at in it, which is around like Faction Wars level 16, I want to say. So about 2 minutes, 16 seconds, not too bad. And he didn't do much damage, 285, but he blocked all the damage, so that's what matters, right? And I don't even think we lost a single person in that run. So the funny thing is, if I bring an Arbiter, because of that second wave, we lose people. I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure we didn't lose a single person in that run. Defense, that's crap. All right, let's see. So now let's test them out in Dragon. Now I'm running a double Royal Guard in Dragon, so it's a little bit unfair, I guess, to say this, but I did take out Arbiter and put him into. Again, the block damage is going to be pretty nice. But my Tyrell actually, I have him built with some defense, but not in like lifesteal gear or anything. So we're probably going to lose Tyrell in the second wave. It doesn't really matter that much because we can still get through the Dragon with everybody. Doesn't matter at all, really. Well, we might lose him in the first wave, actually. So I'm actually just going to come back in toward the end. You get the idea as far as the block damage goes. And then we'll come at the end. And let's see, actually. We'll wait a second here. There we go. Okay, perfect. That was perfect timing. So it came in to get that extra, get the first moves off where you're not taking any damage. That was really good timing on that. So we're going to come back in at the end and see how we do. Okay, we're back with Roshcard here. Unfortunately, the second wave actually did screw us a little bit. We lost one Royal Guard and the Tyrell in the second wave. So this is a much longer time than I normally have. So the last run I did with him was actually about a full minute less than this. I guess he was either bad RNG or he's not as necessarily reliable in this dungeon. But that's okay. He did his job. We got through it. So depending on where you're at in the game, I mean, if you pull this guy early, it's absolutely just god tier amazing. I think he's actually really good, and I like him as a character. Right, I got so much stuff that looks like that already. Okay, let's see. All right, now we were going to use him in Faction Wars. That's right. So Faction Wars, we'll go to Faction Wars Crypt 16 here, which I'll go back and hopefully 3-star this other stuff. 15, excuse me, not even 16. And then Parasite, I'm using Cupidus. I think he's got the 4-star gear. I think 3 of these have 4-star gear. These 2 are built well. But these 3, I'm not so sure. But that's what I got for Sacred Order. So he comes out, does this right away, though, which it does take a little while to get through this. It's not like there's a lot of single target here. Cupidus is actually AoE, and then Aethel has the AoE too. But I don't have any decreased defense. I don't have a whole lot of other debuffs on here. So my Sacred Order is pretty lacking, actually. But that's all right. I'm actually going to come back in at the end, so you don't have to sit here through this whole run, and then we'll test them out, hopefully. Maybe an arena after that. So here we go. We'll pause it and come back in at the end. Well, we lost my Aethel because she's pretty crappily geared. But if we complete this stage, that's actually fine with me as far as right now goes. I mean, we're 3 minutes into it. And she just died. She just died this round, though. And this is actually the annoying round with the Arbiter on it, that she can res the rest of this team and everything. So that does get annoying. But this block damage does definitely make it so it's actually a heck of a lot easier to get through this. I'm just going to target Arbiter here so that they actually hopefully do something to... Now that right there would have been convenient if he did do his block cooldown skills to block her revive. That would have been really good, but I don't think she had it up anyway, so that's good. And then looks like we'll be... Then now there's Zone of Protection up there too. That Zone of Protection is a really convenient ability. So I think he's good in Faction Wars. So that's actually pretty good. That was a stage I could not beat before with the team that I had because I was trying to jam a double Cupidus in there because I have a level 50 Cupidus as well, and that just didn't work at all. So anyway, all right, well, that's good. So that part works. And then let's actually see if we can do an arena battle with him. Who are we going to go against? There's another Roshcard right there. That's kind of funny, right? You got the shields and everything. We'll go against this team here with Roshcard in it. All right, I'll replace Arbiter. Okay, I'll just replace the Arbiter and see what happens. So we get the Zone of Protection up. I'm just going to slap it on auto. Oh, they were faster than we are because of the Haikatoon there. Okay. So we should be okay here, though. He did the Zone of Protection right away. And I don't know, this might be a little bit of overkill because I'm higher powered than a lot of these teams. But that's all right. You get the idea as far as what he does with block damage. So maybe we will try this team for the heck. Oh, man, that team is way lower powered. Okay. Let's try. Let's see if we have anything that's actual, somewhat of a challenge. Now, this is actually a big challenge. We might lose this. So I'm just going to do it and put it on auto and see what happens. We get a resistance team there. We get the block damage up right away. But I think Madame Ceres is going to actually just rip us apart after that. But I don't know if she got frozen or stunned. Nope. Okay, there we go. So the block damage is, for the most part, gone. But this gives you a little bit better idea because he's actually pretty good. Now, again, Rotos can cut through it. So it doesn't matter if you have Rotos, you can just destroy Roshcard. But he's still at least a little bit viable. I wouldn't think that he's like super viable in like platinum tier or anything. Gold 4, he's viable. This is actually way more sustained battle than I thought. I think we're going to lose now. So that's kind of funny. We lost, what's his face? I don't know if I have enough damage output to actually beat this. Okay, that's good. We have the block damage up, so hopefully Trunda can get something done for us because she's focusing down so much on the one that has more defense too. That's okay though. So we might need all these freezes to get lucky. And man, if Trunda can just get her AOE off here, that would be great. This is a more dicey battle than I thought. So maybe this is a showcase of why Roshcard is not actually as good in Arena, or it could be my build too, as he used to be. He used to be quite annoying, but I think we'll still get through this. I don't quite know though. Okay, he keeps posting the block damage up, so that does keep saving our behinds, which is really good. Because, oh man, he removed the buff there. I forgot Rosin has that too. So Rosin has that ability to remove buffs. So you can kind of see what happens there. That's enough of that. I'll just give it up. I don't care. Because I think we're going to lose Torment, and I don't really want to sit here for 5 minutes going through this. So I'm just going to give it up. Whatever. Maybe we won, maybe we lost. I don't really care. Okay. So that's actually going to be the showcase of Roshcard for right now. I am going to probably do a follow-up, but you can go check out like Verdi's video on him. I have Vizier. I don't have Draco, but I don't have Martyr. I only have Skull Crusher. So I'm going to try to do a comp where I can hopefully 2-key Ultra Nightmare Clan Boss with Roshcard in it, and then do a video on that as well. So thank you very much for checking out the video. Do me a favor, like and subscribe. If you enjoyed the content or just feel like doing it, I really do appreciate it. Thank you very much. I'll be back soon with another Raid Shadow Legends video. Cheers.